I don't know how to do this. I can't see where the
So that's how you do your interviews and your shades.
Yep, because I need to see.
Oh, they got prescription in it?
These are prescription. I have to fight with the lady at the DMV because she was like, those are not prescription. But anyway, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the welcome to the After Hours.
Oh, this
It's
after
the
hours?
After Hours cocktail hour.
Should have brought big bottles instead of little cans.
I got big bottles over there, but this is the After Hours.
So I told you to get some Hennessy.
I got some tequila, some Moet, and some champagne, some other champagne, and some vino.
Oh, you got all women drinks and them.
I got tequila. All right, so let's get started. This is interview number uno, dos, un, the, two.
This number 2?
This is number 2. My second one.
Oh, welcome, me.
Yeah. So today, I told you guys I was going to be doing a variety of interviews. I got my mask on, but I don't know how long this is going to last because how am I going to drink and talk and breathe? But it's kind of cute. Because I think you see my niece right there? That's baby Kataya.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't see that.
So, I'm going to showcase this a little bit, but that's the reason why I got this in the mail yesterday. Anyway, so we're here with Mr. TB Blazin, but I think he wants to go by Terrence tonight. I'm not sure.
Well,
tonight.
I'll go by both, but normally it'd be T, but TB Blazin is the production name, so we'll go by whatever Miss Mara want to call me tonight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call him TB Blazin because that's how I got him in my phone. I don't know his first name. I know it's Terrence, but I don't feel right calling him by his first name. It's TB Blazin. He's always Blaze. We gotta be honest, it's legal.
You just can't, smoke on the show, so I can't always be blazing.
It's a smoke-free building. You can't smoke nowhere on these premises, so you can drink though.
Well, too bad I'm non-alcoholic.
And I'm non-marijuana. But that's okay. Well, there's a good reason why I brought him today, and there's a reason why I got this nice quilt.
The alumni.
Because guess what? TB Blazin went to GSU Gramblin just like I did. So this is my classmate. He's actually from Louisiana. Yeah. And he went to Gramblin. So we're classmates. And I had to bust out my Gramblin.
For those of y'all don't know, this is a HBC. A lot of y'all probably don't know.
Historically Black College and University.
Black kids in this city of California, if y'all catch this interview, look into this school, very historic and very good for you guys.
Yep, and one thing it will do is build self-esteem if you don't have it. I had it, but other people didn't.
Yeah, the school will build your self-esteem.
You're insecure about anything, you're going to be around a lot of other Black intelligent students, and they can help you build your own self-esteem.
Yeah, it'll take you a long way, We started in the 80s up there, and we ended in the early 90s.
Look.
We gotta tell you.
Look. Don't be telling my age.
We ain't young,
Look, as a matter of fact, I had a joke about that. I was like, we ain't the same age. I color my hair. My edges, I try to trim them up. I don't want y'all to see.
I let the gray shine.
No.
I earned this with respect.
I want my respect regardless, but look here. I'm kind of like a little younger, so they don't need to know how old I am.
Why do women do that? Explain to me.
Exactly.
Why do
Because if
women
you
do
think
that?
I'm older, then you're going to treat me like an old lady. And I ain't got time to be treated like that. Because I'm not an old lady.
Nah, you know them young boys like older ladies.
Yeah, but then they think I'm going to be their sugar mama. And I ain't paying no bills. You need to pay me.
Well, yeah, that's both ways. Sugar mama, sugar daddy, you know.
I'm not a sugar mama.
I'm always trying to be played as a sugar daddy. I do not pay for nothing.
See, he wrong for that. He's the man. He should be paying for something.
She know I pay every now and again.
And I'm going to keep it 100 because I'm with a Gramblinites. So I'm not going to be stuffy like I normally am. You know. I let my hair down.
She come out of a shell now, you know.
Because I'm around my peoples.
Y'all gotta excuse this mask. It's like hugging my face like somebody sitting on it.
What?
It is tight.
But like what?
Like somebody sitting on my face.
That doesn't sound right.
It didn't?
No. That would sound a little X-rated.
Oh, we ain't going there.
Like this is a PG show. It could be a little X-rated, but that was MA. Mature adults only. We might go R with a little cursing, but we ain't talking about though.
See how hard this thing is to get up on my face? Lord have mercy.
So we're being like COVID.
We trying to, you know,
we trying to
stick to this COVID thing, you know, but
because you know I don't know where he's been. He doesn't know where I've been, so he could be.
I've been at home.
He said he went to work, so my work is right behind this, right in this house. So.
Well, mine's in the house too, but I have to get out to go take care of clients also, you know. So.
Exactly. So, hence the mask. So you know, since it's after hours, we're just gonna have a little laid back. We're not gonna talk about anything in particular, but I do want to get in a little bit about, you know, I like to dig a little deep about people's lives and let people know what kind of people I know. I know a lot of variety of people, and TB Blazin.
Dig deep, dig deep.
dig deep, dig deep. But it's not personal. It's more business. I want to showcase his
more business.
What he does. Since I've known him, he's always been in the music industry, producing. Has always had equipment and buying equipment. So tell me a little bit about your background in the music industry.
Well, with that, before I got really deep off into it, I was working at a laboratory, microbiology, yes, digging off into y'all people's lives. You know, I knew everything about what was going on inside your body. And one day, something came across my mind. I don't want to do this no more. So I went to school at Musicians Institute in Hollywood, where I went to school for engineering. But I was at Grambling first. That's why I first started my engineering career. Grambling State University. That's where I got started. But when I left MI, I started working with Ice Cube. Did a couple of videos, TV shows with him. I worked with quite a few people. Don't want to throw out no names, but
you just said Ice Cube.
That was my dog, though. He was my dog. Me and him, you know, really hit it off. Others is just others, you know. People are people. So I didn't get off into the business to be shining, be all on stage, or be collecting awards on stage. I got into it for the love of it, you know. Money comes with whatever you do, you know. It's just about how you spend it, you know. So, like Mark said, I buy equipment like crazy. My house is full of equipment, so anybody out there need work done, holler at your boy, TB Blazin. All you gotta do is Google the name. It comes up. It's all over the place.
Are you on Instagram or?
I'm on Instagram, TB Blazin, Facebook, TB Blazin. Everything is TB Blazin.
That's T to the B to the B to the L to the A to the Z
to the Z
to the I to the N. TB Blazin.
That's a story too, you know. If y'all recognize that, spell that name out and say it, and it'll tell you what I do.
All the time.
I'm just on hiatus right now.
You
know.
on high, not hiatus.
That was a good one. Well, we'll take the hiatus out and we'll stick to the high part.
Yeah, he is on high all the time.
But believe me, when I walk out of this studio, I'm sparking up like somebody was shooting a firework at me.
But there's a lot to a person. They do a lot of different things. They wear a lot of different hats. So I know he's been doing the music for many years, and then recently, in the last couple of years, he got hurt on his other job, and then he started a new career. He got some special training. I might be telling a little too much, but I'm just trying to show you that you don't have to do the same thing, no matter what age you are.
Yeah, you know.
You can pivot and switch to another career at any point in your life. So.
By me doing music and film, I decided to go to the school district. So while working for LA Unified, I tore my shoulder. So they gave me an opportunity to go get some training in another career, which was HVAC-R, which was fixing air conditioners, heaters, and things like that with big major companies. So to the youngsters, you know, don't never stop striving. You know, you can always strive and get what you want. You just got to be willing to do it, you know. And it's about studying and memorizing things. Everything is a memory. You know, doing engineering work, you know, you see guys do it. It's not a simple job. It takes a lot of time. That's why a lot of albums and TV shows and movies takes a while, because everything takes time. It's one button after the next, one knob after the next, you know, you're constantly doing different things. So I strive for as much as I can, you know, just as well as this woman, you know. Since I've been knowing her, she's just been the face of black people pretty much. She's always at conventions doing things, you know, to bring more knowledge to herself and to better herself and to help others. So we've been friends ever since we met. We can't even remember where the hell we met.
We didn't meet at Gramblin. We met after Gramblin, post Gramblin. Yeah. But
it was in the state of California. It wasn't in Louisiana.
And that's the thing about, if you know somebody went to your college, you don't have to say too much. You like, you went to Gramblin? Oh, okay.
You instantly connect.
You connect automatically. You don't gotta explain nothing. You know they stayed in one of them raggedy dorms. You know if they acting stuck up, they have no reason to be, because we know you ain't that slop. And I'm joking. Gramblin is a great school, but they did have some raggedy dorms when I first got there.
Oh yes.
They look like, when I tell somebody, they look like a slave house. The guys' dorms did. I'm like, that's a slave shit? What is that?
You know, and they get the privilege nowadays, you know, co-ed, where guys can go into the girls' dormitories and kick it. We did not.
It's nice now. They have, like, I think Chick-fil-A on campus.
Yeah,
they have good
no
food.
Co-ed.
They have nice dorm.
We was going to Spivey's, huh?
Spivey's. That's the first time I ate grits was at Gramblin. The first time ever in my life that I had grits was at Gramblin. So, you know, and I love grits now.
Well, see, you visit the South, you come from the South, you gotta eat you some grits. Yellow grits, white grits.
Mm-hmm. But no, even though, let me tell you this. This is a story I tell people. If I didn't visit Gramblin before I went there,
You didn't?
I did not visit the college campus.
How did you know? I hear about that then.
My friend who lived on my street, but in a different city, I lived in Garland, Texas. She lived in Richardson, Texas. Tammy Smith. She was a year older than me. But because we lived in the suburbs of Dallas, wasn't that many blacks. So all the black people knew each other, even if you went to different schools. So she came to my house one day. She was like, "Hey, I'm going to Gramblin during the summer. I'm going to Gramblin for the summer to go pick up your application," because there was no online application. Mm-hmm. She was like, "I'll bring you one back." And I was like, "Gramblin? I go to the state fair and, you know, see Gramblin go against Prairie." But I was like, I don't think I want to go to that school. I was like, I'm black, but that's too black.
Yeah, it's a black school.
But she got the application, and Tammy's family was a middle class family and lived in the suburbs, and I just didn't think she would go to the type of person go to Grambling because it's just the suburbs of Dallas is like not very diverse. So you would think you would go to one of those local colleges that's still not diverse, but our high school was like 99% white. Maybe out of class.
You really wasn't around no black people.
But the black people, we stuck together like this. We walk in the classroom, we'd be so happy if we saw another black person in class. We'd be like, yes! We go beeline and go sit next to them like, I got somebody to talk to. So, yeah, I probably have 6 classes, maybe 2 or 3 I have a black person in class. So we noticed each other in the neighborhood. She lived in Richardson again. I lived in Dallas, but it was the same street, just across one street. Mm-hmm. She went and got me an application, and I filled it out, and then I think I spent the summer at my aunt's house in Mississippi. And when I came back, when I was away, I got a call and said, "Oh, you got accepted in Grambling," and I didn't see the letter or anything. I was just like, okay. And I had applied to other schools, but that was the first response I got, ironically, because Grambling never responded. But they never respond that fast. I don't know. Financially, I don't know about all that kind of stuff, but they never was that fast, but they responded faster than the other schools. So I said, I guess that's where I'm going. It just relieved me because I didn't want to think about it too much. Just like, what school am I going to? What am I doing? Because where I came from, or what my high school, it wasn't like, what are you doing after you graduate? It was like, the question was, what college are you going to? That was just like, from going to middle school to high school, it was like, what high school are you going to? Mm-hmm. High school was what college are you going to? It wasn't not another kind of question.
Well, in our generation, being from the South, that was our goal. Leave high school, go to college, but the most of them went either to college or they went to the military. That was a Southern thing right there. College is the military, you know.
Yeah, it was no getting a job and hanging out at home. You had to make your next move and make a decision fast. So I was relieved that my decision was made. I had the summer to spend and not think about it. So it was about shopping and, getting prepared for school, getting a little, going to the doctor and getting checkups and all that kind of stuff, getting all the school supplies. When you got accepted,
you never visited the campus until it was your first day?
My first day there was the first time I went there, and guess what? I'm glad I didn't visit, because guess what? I wouldn't have gone. But it was the best decision of my life to go to Grambling. But like, when I saw those shacks, when I say they looked like slave buildings, they was made out of metal, I was like, who living there? My dorm was made out of brick, but they did look like little projects.
Was built in 1901. And it don't seem like it was too much reconstruction around there during the time that we were there, But as for me, what made me attend Grambling, not Southern, not Prairie View, because I'm from Monroe, Louisiana. All we talk about is Grambling, and Southern. So it was a choice between Southern and Grambling, but I played basketball. All my partners that I played basketball with, we was going to Grambling. So as juniors, they come to our school. They come and get you.
They come to recruit. So
they come recruiting us, over the summer. We have time where we go visit the school because it's for juniors and seniors. We go visit the campus and shit. I'm like, this is gonna be fun. All these black people. I went to an all-black school, it was a handful of whites, in my school, just a handful.
The opposite. We went to the opposite.
When I say a handful, I might say 5 through the whole entire school, but they was treated just like one of us. But senior year, graduation, packing up, it's time to hit the GSU campus. I'm rolling a blue Cutlass Supreme.
You have a car? A freshman with a car?
A freshman with a car.
Unheard of.
Well, I was working before I left to go to college, and I wanted a car. I was riding a bicycle to work. I was tired of riding a bicycle to work. So before I went to college, I had my car. It was ready.
I had a car in high school, but I wasn't taking that car to college.
Financial aid. I paid all them bills. You know what we did with the leftovers.
What did you do?
I put sound system rims.
Music, man.
But I didn't stay on campus. I stayed off campus. I stayed in Reston.
He was not a normal college freshman.
I stayed in
You
Reston.
don't have a car your freshman year. You don't stay off campus your freshman year.
We were superstars, so we got superstar privileges. But that was one of the best decisions I made to go there. You know, I really enjoyed it. You know, and after I finished there in 1990, this is where I ended up in Los Angeles, California.
Right. Well, my story is I was born in Los Angeles. We moved to Dallas when I was 12.
So you was born out here?
Yeah, I was born here. I'm an OG.
Okay, yes you are.
I was born at Morningside Hospital
Mm.
on Manchester or Florence or something. The hospital no longer exists, but it was Morningside Hospital. It might have been in Inglewood. I might have been in LA. I don't know if it was on the border, but we moved to Dallas. Actually, we didn't move to Dallas. We moved to Cleburne, Texas, which is the deep suburbs of Dallas. It's not even suburbs of Dallas. It's between Fort Worth and Dallas. Moved to a ranch coming from LA, Ladera, to a ranch in freaking Texas with cows. We lived on a ranch, 100 acres with over 100 cows.
So you was out there milking cows?
No. They had ranch hands for that. But that was a culture shock for me. It looked like if you guys know the show, Dallas, is that what it was called?
Dallas.
That ranch, you know, you drive up and it has that gate, welcome to Southport. You get that same gate. You couldn't walk to the house from the front gate. You had to get it. You had to drive.
Transported.
Yeah, because I used to catch the bus to school, and the bus, I used to have to get a ride to the front gate just to get on the bus to get to school. So my mother used to drop me off at the bottom of the gate. Like,
that was a long drive.
Like Little House on the Prairie. That bus be waiting for you. I'm like, ugh. So I went from the city, a major city, to the country. The small town of Cleburne, Texas. Look it up. Population, I don't even know. I don't even remember going outside. We stayed on the ranch. The ranch was cool. I had a swimming pool, tennis courts, a barn.